Hi, welcome back. So just in the meantime, between the creation of these videos, I've had a small bit of issue actually putting up my profile photo here, and the reason that that's happening is because been a recent change between YouTube and Google Plus, where you actually have to have your Google Plus account registered correctly before you actually upload your picture to YouTube, and both of them kind of work in parallel to each other. So what I'll do is I'll just leave it as it is for the time being, and I'll come back to it in a separate video and just show you how you can overcome this small issue. Now this video is going to talk about how to upload a video to your YouTube channel, and it's going to show you a couple of little neat tricks also on how you can get ranked within YouTube. So just to give a quick recap first, we went through and we've added in our channel art, we've added in our links, and we've added in the description of what our channel is about. And I also discussed with you the possibility of putting in your own channel trailer there as well, which I would recommend. And once again, a good piece of advice is to actually look at other people's YouTube channels as well and see what they're doing. So in one of the last videos, I showed you Gary Vaynerchuk's YouTube channel, and he has like thousands of videos up on YouTube. Like, he actually is really strong at YouTube. So as an example, I just showed you what he's doing, and you can obviously have a look at your own examples relevant to your niche as well. So in this video then, I'll show you how to upload a video. So what we have is we have two options. We can go to videos here. Okay, and it says there's no videos yet. Okay, and it asks us to upload a video, or we can go up here to upload. Okay, and we can do it this way. Okay, so what it asks us to do is select files to upload. So what I'll do is I'll click here, and I have some videos in a folder here that I'm going to use as an example. So I'm just going to pick one. Okay, and I'll try link it to personal development. So I'll use this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this load in the background. I'll stop the video and I'll come back to it in 2 or 3 minutes time when it's uploaded. Now, I just recently completed that, and this error comes up on the screen. Your video exceeds the maximum video length for unverified accounts. To fix this, just verify your account, then activate this video in your video manager. You don't have to upload this video again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to verify account, because we just recently created a new account. So there's 2 steps. Okay, so the first one is to select your country, and the option we have is call me with an automated voice message or text me the verification code. So I'll just say text, and I'll just put in my phone number here. And with that, my account is now verified. So I press continue. And here is my video. So what I want to do is I want to activate this video. Okay, so this is it. And down here then, I have an option to put in some information. So once again, I never want to miss the opportunity of putting a link in for my opt-in page. So I'm going to say, I hope you enjoyed this video. To get some more, and this video is about leadership. So I'll just say leadership tips. Visit my opt-in page. Okay. Now the next one, right, is tags. So I'll just leave this to the last. Okay, now what I can do is I can make this video public, unlisted or private, leave it a public. I can add another message, and I can put in my opt-in page there again if I want, but I'll just leave that. I can share it wherever I want, Google Plus, Facebook, Twitter. Okay, so there are options for you to do, and I can add it to my playlist as well, and I can create a new playlist if I want. Okay, so the couple of things like that, you can play around with them yourself. So the purpose of the remainder of this video then is just to show you a little bit about tags, because how you tag this video has crucial importance of how well your YouTube video gets ranked. So I want to use this as an example. So let me go to YouTube again. Okay, and what I want to just show you, okay, I'm just going to give you a quick example. So I'm just going to pick a popular video here at the moment. Let's let it load properly. And let's say I pick top 10 craziest events on live TV. Okay, now that's just loading. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to scroll to the end here. Okay, at the very end. Okay, and that's just finishing off the video. Okay, now what happens here, okay, after I've watched this video, is a range of other videos have come up here. And these are videos basically that I can now click and watch, and they're similar to the video that I've just watched. Now, if you see this video, it has 14 million views. So this is phenomenal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a little trick that's going to get your video up here at the end of other relevant videos. So what I mean by that, if we're building a personal development YouTube channel, okay, and I look for, say, personal development tips. Okay, we obviously, when I search for that, I get a range of videos with the keywords personal development tips within it. So what I do is I click filters here, and what I'm most concerned with is the view count. I want to find the most popular videos that offer personal development tips. So I click view count, and now that automatically prioritizes these videos. So if you see the first one, it has 322,000 views. The next one has 264,000 views. I clicked on that by mistake again. The next one has 155,000 views, and so forth. Okay, now if I was to watch one of them, let's say I look at the Anthony Robbins video, okay? And once again, this particular one has got 155,000 views. So if I scroll to the end, I'll just let that load. And that finishes up. So my aim now is to get my video, okay, up as part of these 12 videos. So in order to do that, and I'm using Windows at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click beside the video, and what I'm looking for is view page source. Okay, so that opens up a new tab, and it just gives a load of code that actually might freak you out, but you don't need to worry about that. What we're looking for here is the keywords. So if I press Control F, which is Control Find, okay, it comes up here, and what I'm looking to search for is keyword. And if you see this here, okay, these are all the keywords right here for Anthony Robbins video. And it says best lessons from Anthony Robbins personal development, 14 visits, and so forth. So I want to copy all them. So I right click and I copy. What I'll do is I'll just open up a Word document here and I'll just paste them in for a minute. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll go back to another video. So I'll just go personal development and see what comes up. Once again, I'll filter because I want to get the ones with the most views because I want to get a share of their views. Okay, so this one here, after the ads, is 14,000 views, or sorry, 414,000 views. The next one here from Brian Tracy has 157,000 views. So what I'll do is I'll just use Brian Tracy's as an example. I'll stop that. I'll right click, I'll view page source. Once again, it opens up a new tab. I go control find. I look for the word keywords. Once again, okay, I'll right click and I'll copy. I'll open up my Word document. I'll right click and I'll paste. Okay, and I'll just do it for one more video just to show you, because once you rinse and repeat this, so I'll just search for something else. I'll search for something maybe that my video is obviously tailored for, leadership. I'll go to view count. Oh, on the wrong page of me. Okay, and here's another one of Simon Sinek's videos, which is 2 million views. So now we're getting up in the big views. So I'll right click again, view page source. I'll go control and find keyword. I'll right click, I'll copy. Okay, and these are the keywords from that video. So now what I have is I have keywords from 3 particular videos that my video relates to. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a combination of these keywords to try get my video ranked at the end of similar videos. So as I can see, like I have a lot, maybe like 15 to 20 of the best keywords there. And if I use these in my tags, there's a very good chance that my video is going to show up and be ranked, because it's one of the key criteria that YouTube actually consider. So what I would do is I would pick a combination of them. So let's just say I'm just going to copy some of them. I'll copy this much of Anthony Robbins. I'll copy this much of Brian Tracy's. Just as an example, I could obviously consider this in much more detail and copy this much of Simon Sinek's. And I can add in some of my own as well, like personal tips, etc. So really what I have now is I have a range of different criteria. So I will right click and copy them. Okay, minimize. I will go back to my YouTube video and it gives me some suggested tags. Okay, and I can pick them as well. But what I'll do is I'll paste them in. And now I have a range of different tags that are already used by popular videos that have thousands upon thousands of views already. and they're actually the keywords that I'm actually going to use um, for this video. And every video I create, I actually take the same approach because it actually gets my videos ranked much better and gets them viewed much better. And obviously, it gets a lot more traffic to my opt-in page too because I have my opt-in page listed in the description. So that's actually a powerful um, way of getting your videos ranked. Now, I just want to show you one more thing before I actually finish this video. So just to recap, what I did in Windows was I right clicked and I went view page source, which gave me the information. Now, if you're using a Mac, okay, on a Mac, as far as I can remember, up at the top of the screen up here, you should have, if you're using Google Chrome, the word view, which is a drop down menu. And once you drop down, you should be able to find the word developer in that drop down menu. And that'll then expand into another little drop down menu, which will show you the words view source. And what you want to do is you want to click that, and that'll give you the exact same information as you just seen here. And then in Mac, you can obviously press Control F to try find what you're looking for, which is keyword. Or I think in Mac you also have an opportunity up at the top to click the word edit. And when you click edit, you should be able to see the word find, and you can do it the exact same way. So the main thing here is they look at keywords as a strong factor in showing up at the end of the video. And like it is a hugely important trick, but the one little tip that I will give you is don't put irrelevant tags in. So for example, if I'm putting up a personal development video, I wouldn't put a whole lot of tags related to sports in my tags for my personal development video because YouTube kind of get annoyed with that. So I just want to make it relevant and everyone can win from that. So if I have a personal development video being uploaded, I will try to find related personal development tags, not something of a completely different niche like home building or weight loss or anything like that. I'll keep it fully targeted, maybe from about 3 or 4 videos, and I'll pick a combination of them. So what I'll do then, the next step is just publish. Okay, and it says my changes are being saved. That's now going to take a little bit of time, but that's essentially how you upload a YouTube video with good Google and YouTube ranking factors taken into consideration. So in the next video then I'm going to show you some more advanced YouTube strategies.